about reality. So when I step through,
This is basically their belly.
yeah. Take a look at me and see against the horizon. Can you bip a drip too? Hair on fleek, body so sleek. Spirit stays lit and I'm free indeed. Hair on fleek, body so sleek. Spirit stays lit and I'm free indeed. Would you join? Would you join the journey? The Mookie's journey. Subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys can hear me. I kind of wanted to do something more casual, more natural for you guys. Basically give like an update what's been going on through my pregnancy and some of the things I've been experiencing. If you guys are new here, welcome. If you are returning, thanks for coming back. Please don't forget to join the journey by subscribing down below. And let's get straight into this video. Okay, so what has been going on with me, some of the updates. So I'm currently 24 weeks pregnant, 24 weeks 4 days, and so far, like I said, second trimester has been great, right? But from 22 weeks it started changing, started kind of going downhill. And I'm not trying to say that in a bad way, but like, so what has been happening to me is that my stomach is getting bigger, obviously, but my stomach is in the way of everything. And if you did not see my first video about like, hey, I'm pregnant, I do have sickle cell disease, that's SC disease. And it has kind of been like, since 22 weeks, it's kind of been, you know, a little bit not too great. I've been having pain crisis. Basically, I be in pain. And I will insert a clip of, I tried to record it. It's not easy I don't know how people do it to record themselves crying or in pain, but I tried to record a little snippet of me working through the pain crisis. Another update is that it is now March. Today's March 3rd. Throughout the month of February, I could not go to the gym at all. But like, let me tell you guys a story. Let me tell you all a story of what happened to me. I almost passed out at the gym. I almost passed out at the gym. And here's what happened. I went to the gym and I thought, you know, I'm still strong. I started working out. I couldn't even do up to one set. I couldn't do one complete set. I was so dizzy. I felt like I was going to pass out. And I went home. That was ending of January and I hadn't been back to the gym since. But yeah, like, your body is changing so much and so fast. It's so weird. Another thing is my stomach bumps into stuff before me. And my tummy is not even that big yet. Like, anytime I go to the fridge, I bump my tummy. Oh, one thing I've not shared with you guys. The baby is officially kicking. I started feeling the kicks at about 18 weeks. And I didn't know that my baby was kicking. I thought, oh my gosh, I have gas or something. That's what it feels like. Your stomach is just like, but it's like lowered right down here. And that's how you know it's the baby, because gas is usually like here. So the baby started kicking. The kicks have been getting stronger. One morning I was laying on my back, right? And my whole stomach physically like I don't know how to explain it, but that is something really interesting. But also one thing is, I try to remind myself, like, at the end of the day, I'm growing a life. It is so strange to see how my body keeps changing and transforming in front of my eyes. Sometimes it does make me feel a little bit sad, because I look in the mirror, my face is so chubby. I'm swollen sometimes. But then I remember, in a few short months, I can get back to myself and I will have a baby with me. Today is Sunday, and Sunday for me marks the first of each new week in my pregnancy. So I really love that because the baby's due on a Sunday, so obviously Sundays are the new week for us. But it is officially the first day of the last day. What? The first day of the last week in second trimester. I am officially 27 weeks strong. Like, talk to me with some respect. I'm growing a human being. Like, it's not easy. But yeah, I just wanted to give like an update because I know I gave a first trimester with the beginning of second trimester, some of the symptoms and some of the things that I've just been going through. But and then I did make a second trimester one, but I don't know, I just wanted to come on here, you know, like, and just, maybe because I like my hair today, but I just wanted to come on here and just make like an update, like give you guys an update that so far so good. To God be the glory. I'm healthy, I'm doing well, and so far, you know, it's been good. I've been back in the gym, as you can see from, as you probably saw in some of my vlogs, especially what I saw throughout the month of February when I don't work out. I feel like that's when pregnancy gets harder for me, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I'm just, me and the couch are one, and it's not good because that's probably another thing that kind of triggers my pain crisis and all those stuff. But so far, throughout the month of March, to God be the glory, no pain crisis. However, I did have a nosebleed. Yes, oh my goodness. So I think I mentioned that the baby is kicking and everything, but oh my gosh, Reggie can now feel the baby kicking, and my stomach actually literally moves. Like, it's so crazy. And I know some people might think I'm just being dramatic, or maybe because I'm biased because it's my kid, but my child is so caring. Like, I'm talking about my child and my child is kicking right now. It's so crazy. But my baby is so caring. I say that because, like, you know, some days I could just have an off day, or I could be sad and down, and my baby lets me know that I'm not alone. And it's great. It's a great feeling. And sometimes when I'm bored, like, the baby entertains me by jumping up all over the place. The baby's getting closer to my ribs, so that is crazy. Another thing, my stomach is getting bigger faster, and I'm retaining a lot of fluids. My feet, the days that I don't wear socks, because it's starting to get really warm, the days when I don't wear socks, like, and I'm not keeping my feet up, my feet actually get swollen. That's happened to me like 3 times now, and it's kind of crazy. My hands, so like if you look, you can see my finger is literally strangled by my rings. Like, it's gonna take some grease or something. I'm gonna have to wash my hands or something to get my rings off. But basically, I'm showing you guys because my hands are swelling, my face, like, and it's, the funny thing is, here's the funny thing. So the last appointment I had was in February, right? So it's every 4 weeks I go to the doctor. Last appointment I had was in February 20 something, and now it's March, so another appointment's coming up. But when I got, like, when they weighed me last time, like, because I wasn't going to the gym and everything, because February was like, my health was just doing up and down and stuff, I had gained weight, which is fine because obviously the baby is growing too. But then I weighed myself again recently, and I've gone down like 10 pounds. But the crazy thing is, I look like what the scale said then, but now I am less, you know. So it's actually pretty crazy because as I'm retaining fluid, like, very soon it's gonna get obvious, and I don't know if people are gonna say anything or just be like, I know, but I'm not gonna say nothing, you know. But it's kind of getting obvious for anyone that knows me. my face, like I have like a sharper chin, and my face is turning into like a pumpkin, and like my neck and stuff. But it's all part of the process. I'm not gonna say anything if nobody says anything, which is what I want. I'm not ready for that yet. Like, I'm really not. Yes, if I talk on the phone for too long, or I just talk in general for too long, I might have had breakfast or a smoothie or something, I get the shakes. I will feel like I'm gonna pass out. That is extremely weird, but it's happened to me a couple times. Like, I have all this energy that I think I can just do what I used to do in my regular life before being pregnant, that now, when that happens, I start to get the shakes. Like, literally, my hands will be like this, and it feels like I'm gonna just faint. So when that happens, like, I either try to drink juice or eat something, but it's kind of scary sometimes. But yeah, so that's another thing. But in general, overall, how have I been feeling? I've been feeling good, energized. I'm just like ready for the baby to be here. I'm so ready to just meet this offspring of mine. I want to know what the baby's gonna look like. I want to know how the baby's personality is gonna be like. Well, you know, at the end of the day, by God's grace, God will give me the strength to raise these children and children in general in the future. To be good children of God, you know, respectful, just good children in general. And so I'm just thinking to myself, like, God, please let my kids have my new personality. I won't say I have a new personality, but now I am more observant, I'm more patient, I'm more to myself. I don't really care to be out and about like how it was when I was in my early 20s. I'm technically still in my early 20s, but yeah, so like early 20s, late teens, that type of situation, like when I was in college. What else? Another thing, like, so far that I have been experiencing, so it's funny because it literally feels like my body, like my stomach is splitting. I will give a bump update at the end, but like it feels like my stomach is splitting in half to make room for the baby. And what I mean by that is, if you've been pregnant before, or you're pregnant right now, or you're in the medical field or anything, you will come across this thing called diastasis recti, something like that. But basically, as a woman, your muscles are like this in your stomach, or covering your abdomen, and then as your stomach expands, your muscles kind of pull a little too, so like you can hold the baby, so your stomach gets like this. And call me dramatic if you want, but honestly, I can feel it. Not like physically spreading apart, no, but like if you try getting up, like out of bed, you're laying on your back and you try getting up like this, you will literally see where the separation is. So don't do that. And like if I'm like contracting like my tummy, you can hit the sides and you feel my abs. You hit the middle, it is like fufu. It's just soft, and it's just the weirdest thing ever. Another thing, I am still very much so out of breath most of the time, sleepy most of the time. Like, I'm fighting with sleep right now, but I was like, if I don't do this update today, I'll probably forget and do it like mid-third trimester. Memory is still very, very, very bad. I cannot remember anything. Is that normal? I know I always hear mom brain, pregnancy brain, or whatever, but is that a real thing? Like, I feel if it is, I have it, because I sound like I don't know how no one is catching it or I just probably sound stupid in my videos, but most times, like, I'm just like, I cannot remember words, I cannot make a sentence, I cannot speak, but we move. So those are my updates for what I've been going through since first the second half of, see, I can't even speak. But these are the updates of what I've been going through since the second half of second trimester. This week is probably gonna go by so fast, and then I'm gonna be in third trimester, and it's gonna be 12 more weeks, and then 10 more weeks, then 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, guys. Welcome to third trimester. It is going by so fast but so slow. But update time. As you guys know, I did the gestational diabetes test. I had a little scare with that, so with doing all of that, I decided to clean up what I'm eating even more. So I'm starting my morning with some lemon water. It is supposed to be healthy. It is supposed to help with bloating, and it's also supposed to be good to balance your blood sugar. So also updates with the baby. The baby is moving around a lot, giving big kicks, so that is fun and interesting. What else? I know I came on here to say something. Okay, yes, this is not just a third trimester thing. This is actually has been a thing for me for quite some time, but random TMI maybe. Let me know in the comments if this is normal, but I don't know if it's the position of where the baby is all the time, but I do not feel the sensation of I have to pee. I never feel that I have to pee. How I know I have to pee is my stomach like gets bigger, and the baby, where the baby is, starts to kind of hurt, and then I pee. And also when I pee, it feels like I have not completely gotten everything out. Like, I don't know if my baby is dividing my bladder, but it's quite interesting. I just thought that that's something that's been going on with me that I should share. Another TMI, officially my stomach is big enough to the point where I cannot see my lady parts. So that is interesting. This is not new. This happened weeks ago, but I just thought I should mention that. But yeah, these are some updates for the first few days in third trimester. I have 12 weeks to go. 12 weeks before we meet the little one. Today I have plans to make preparations for the baby shower. We were gonna do an in-person baby shower and fly back home to Maryland, but for health reasons it's just safer that I do a virtual one. So far I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great, and yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys have experienced any of the symptoms or things that I just mentioned. I hope I'm not doing something wrong or in trouble or something, but yep, that is my update for today, and I'll see you guys maybe in a few weeks, maybe in a few days, who knows. But yeah. Hey guys. Okay, so I'm excited. Today is officially day 1 of 30 weeks. I'm so like mind blown how I'm already 30 weeks pregnant. So I just thought, since it's my 30-week anniversary, me and the baby, I should give you guys some updates, what's been going on so far in third trimester. So far things have been pretty much the same. Heartburn is coming back a little bit, but not that bad. Out of breath a lot more third trimester, definitely. My face is getting bigger and bigger. My stomach is getting bigger. I mean, not like the baby is getting bigger in my stomach. Everywhere I go, people compliment me and it makes me feel happy. So I just thought I should mention that. So yeah, what else has been happening third trimester? I do have an appointment coming up this week, so I'll probably document that a little bit. But yeah, those are some of the updates for third trimester. I'm always out of breath. I'm always super thirsty, and it has to be cold water with ice. I still have had a couple of pain crises. Finally, I've seen a hematologist, and they prescribed some medication for me that I can take that actually helps with the pain. So that was good. What else? The day I did go to the hematologist, I wanted to vlog and stuff, but I was in so much pain. There was no way. So yeah, those are a few updates on my part. So yeah. Hi guys, it's Reggie. So yeah, this is 30 weeks.
Join the journey, the Lucas journey.